Hi everybody, it's me. It's Wednesday, the 23rd, only 2 more sleeps. And I wanted to share this story with you that I think I have shared before, probably last Christmas, but I'm going to tell it again because I'm old and I can. That's what we seniors do. We repeat our stories because we can. Now this was the Christmas of, I believe it was 1984. Yes. 1984 or 85. And I was working in the record store, and it was long hours, and you were on your feet on those terrazzo floors all day long. You were not allowed to sit on a bench or a stool behind the cash or anything, so you stood and you walked. It was a long store, and you walked back and forth, and it was so busy, especially at Christmas time. And back then you were lugging around boxes of LPs, not these little CD things. We had boxes and boxes of albums and 45 records. And that was great when people were returning their records saying, "There's a scratch in this." And you'd say, "Well, what song?" "I don't know. I can't remember." So you'd have to check it for them and put on every, listen to the whole album till you could hear a scratch or a skip. And some of the albums would come to us, and people would take them out of the package when they got home, and they were warped to no end. Oh, those were the days. Anyway, things were pretty tough back then for me, financially, and I was a single mom. I just couldn't afford anything for our little apartment in the way of, trees or anything like that, artificial or real. And we were just getting by. And anyway, I was seeing my now husband then. We were dating. And he came to pick me up after a 10 or 12 hour day during the Christmas season at my workplace. And I was so tired getting into the car, extremely tired, and the tiredness brought on this feeling of poor me and poor Heather, my daughter. And the snow was lightly falling, and it was beautiful outside, yet I couldn't even see past my blues to see how beautiful it looked outside, so quiet and white. And Rick was trying to say, "Isn't it pretty out tonight? Look at all the decorations on the library and this and that." And I was just staring out the window blankly saying, yeah, like, just get me home so I can take these shoes off and put my feet up. And we rounded the corner. We were coming down my street, and he was again talking about the lights and how beautiful everything looked. And I was like, yes, it does. It looks beautiful. I understand. And he was pointing and looking and pointing past me, and we were getting closer to my apartment, and I looked up. We lived in a big, it was like a big old, beautiful old home, actually. It was an apartment. Our apartment was upstairs. And I looked up at my front window, and it just took my breath away, because he had gone out and got some little lights and decorations and put lights all around my apartment window inside. And there was a little tabletop Christmas tree in the window, which made it look like it was a large tree, but it was only a little tabletop one, and it too was all lit up. And I realized then that's the real meaning of Christmas. It's not what's under the tree, it's what's in your heart. So keep that in mind in this time that the world is in such turmoil and people are really, really feeling the pinch. All it takes is a little light in someone's life. Merry Christmas, everybody, and a Happy New Year.